Crystal Palace's furious first-half performance inspired them to a 5-2 thrashing of West Ham, whose top six hopes suffered a blow on a miserable afternoon at Selhurst Park. David Moyes' side produced a dreadful first-half display and were embarrassed in the opening 31 minutes, with Michael Ollis and Ebereki Ease seemingly untouchable. Ollis opened the scoring after just 7 minutes before Ease converted a rebound with an audacious bicycle kick. Emerson then summed up the Hammers' display by bundling the ball into his own net after a miscommunication with the beleaguered Łukasz Fabianski. Jean-Philippe Mateta was left unmarked to slide in Palace's fourth, while Michail Antonio pulled one back before half-time. Mateta was able to fire in a fifth after more outstanding build-up play by Ease, even Dean Henderson's late error, allowing Tyrick Mitchell's pass to bobble into his own goal, won't take the shine off Palace's win. The first time they have claimed back-to-back Premier League victories in a year. The heavy defeat completes a miserable week for West Ham, who exited the Europa League on Thursday and are now in danger of missing European qualification as their season threatens to peter out. West Ham's curious season took another turn in South London. They started the day knowing a win would move them into sixth, yet ended it conceding 4 or more goals in the Premier League for the fifth time this season. Palace blew away their London rivals, taking an early lead when Ollis beat Emerson and Fabianski to Joachim Anderson's cross and headed into an empty net. Mitchell almost doubled the lead moments later, but Palace didn't have to wait long for another goal, with Ease opting to convert the rebound from Mateta's shot with an outrageous bicycle kick. Emerson then deflected a low cross past Fabianski under pressure from Daniel Munoz before Mateta was given the freedom of the West Ham area to slide in Palace's fourth. Antonio endured a dreadful afternoon but did find the scoresheet when he bundled Tomas Soucek's knockdown beyond Henderson. Ease should have scored again early in the second half, instead allowing Fabianski and Kurt Zouma to block, but Mateta fired in a fifth after the midfielder tormented the West Ham captain. Henderson provided Moyes' side with an undeserved second when he lost his focus and glanced Mitchell's pass as it trundled into his own goal, but it was far too little, far too late for West Ham, who have now won just one of their last 8 games in all competitions, with Moyes showing no signs of extending a contract that expires at the end of the season and their top 6 rivals holding games in hand. West Ham's season is in danger of falling flat, Crystal Palace manager Oliver Glasner said. Firstly, congratulations to the team on this amazing performance and this impressive win. They, West Ham, are one of the best teams in transitions and we didn't give them the situations. When we got a little bit sloppy, we conceded a goal, but in the second half we were still very concentrated. I'm very pleased. Asked about Ollis and Ease's impressive performances, Glasner said, they are excellent players and important for our offense, but added, it's a team game, we know they have fantastic qualities and they enjoyed playing like this, but we allowed West Ham 4 shots. This is important. Everybody has to work hard for the team and they worked hard. Glasner also downplayed fears over Adam Wharton, who was replaced after a collision with Emerson, saying, it was a knee-on-knee knock. It hurts, so we will see. I don't think it's serious. It's painful, but he's a young guy, so he can deal with the pain. Opta stats, Glasner helping Eagles to fly. Both of Crystal Palace's victories by 3 goals in the Premier League this season have come under Oliver Glasner, 3-0 versus Burnley and 5-2 versus West Ham. Prior to his arrival, the Eagles had only won one of their previous 71 games in the competition by 3 or more goals, 5-1 versus Leeds in April 2023. West Ham have only won 4 of their 21 games across all competitions in 2024, D8L9. Indeed, they have the 5th lowest win percentage of any Premier League team this year, 19%, behind only Burnley, 13.3%, Sheffield United, 13.3%, Nottingham Forest, 15.8%, and Everton, 18.8%, in what was his 693rd game as a manager in the Premier League. This was the earliest a David Moyes side had ever been 4-0 down in a game in the competition. 31st minute, Crystal Palace 4-0 West Ham. Jean-Philippe Mateta has scored 9 goals for Crystal Palace in the Premier League this season, more than in his first 3 campaigns in the competition combined, 8. This was his first brace for the club on what was his 88th league appearance for the Eagles.